Hey folks and fans, your blind dyslexic heading home from getting some chicken strips with ranch and sweet tea and to go from Twin Peaks. If I sound happier than usual, it's not because I'm leaving work, because I finally got to see Callie. Oh, hang on. Let me get across here. I finally got to see Callie. So, one of the lovelies at Twin Peaks. And my night has been spared. So, I've seen Toys R Us, Clear's Outlet. Jenna. I'm brain farting. And the rest. Jenna, Chelsea, and all of them. And now Callie. Just all three of them were just number one dolls. But good day. Worked on clothes half the time. Okay. Worked on clothes half the time, and then another dude that I worked with helped me as well. I learned that another dude that I was working with bounced the other night. Just up and boom, out the door he went. But I gotta do a 10:30 to close tomorrow. I'm off on Monday. Question. Okay. Here's the unique car design. Hear me out. I'm still unclear if I should put it on the passenger side or the driver's side. But we see the SUV doors, how they slide open and close. Ooh. But like I said, the SUV doors. Curious. Wonder if they could apply that whole notion to a car. There's a notion. There's an idea for a cool car design. I mean, you always see every year cars pretty much cookie cutter made this way and that way. Fine. But think about it. A door either on the passenger or the driver's side that slides open. That would be a very unique car design if you think about it. I mean, they add all these other interesting things here and there. Why not that? They got suicide doors on trucks. So, I can't remember if I mentioned my other idea for a car design or not. Or if I have, it's been a while. But, if I had a chance to design a car, understand this comes from a guy who doesn't drive. But the notion is this. everything about it would scream retro. But it would use, but it would use today's technology. Alright? Don't know if it should be a vet or a TA. It'd be a toss-up between one of those two cars from the 70s. So, it'd have a T roof, but with a twist. Instead of the panels folding up, and you have to remove, they would retract back. Wouldn't that be cool? T roof that retracts back. But like I said, this 70s looking TA or vet would scream retro, even down to the interior. Okay, follow me on this. The 8-track player would actually be a CD/MP3, MP4 player. The cigarette lighter, I guess you could still keep that the same way as others, but hello, nurse. But I guess the cigarette lighter, I guess you could keep it the same way. That's the one thing that I'm uncertain about. Keep tossing around about is what should because you want to keep everything looking the way it is. The OnStar button, maybe, if you want to get if you get OnStar, that could be the button to activate it. But of course, it'd naturally be the plug-in for things. But wouldn't that be smooth? Oh, and the back window would have a classic hologram statement from that era. It's just something that I thought of several years ago. But as you see, I'm happy. I got to see my Callie. She's a doll. I mean, Chelsea, Jenna, all the group. I think that's probably why I was feeling, maybe that's why I was feeling odd earlier. It's like, oh, I don't feel 100%. Maybe that was an indicator that one of my favorites was working there. And she even greeted us, says, "Hey, great seeing you again." I said, "Yep." And she was wearing, like I said, this is, I think either today or tomorrow's the end of Bikini Week. And she was wearing that sparkly red bikini top, which really, I gotta say, there's some people can wear certain things, like, but so far every single gal who I've seen over there wear that top or wear something similar, pay homage to it well. But I know you can barely see me, but tonight is Rocktown Radio. Tomorrow is You Crazy Diamond. Monday is Lyrical Rain. I forget who's on Tuesday. Wednesdays, of course, is Area 151. All these are on Vaughn. And there's a 70s show. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. Totally 70s, I think it is. You can catch throughout the week. But all of them are good shows. All great songs. And for those of you who ever wondered if there's anything during or after a movie, in other words, the credits, grab after it. I think it's after anything or anything after. It's anything after. App from your app store on your phone, and it'll tell you whether or not there's any Easter eggs during the closing credits or at the end. Because there's one, for those of you who probably have already seen X-Men, Wolverine, you probably already know. But for those of you who don't, do stay for the closing credits, because two funny things goes on. Mid-credits is a setup for Days of Future Past, and some ways down, I don't know how much, close to the end, many of the credits are done in Japanese. I had an interesting conversation with one dude who was doing the cleaning. He says when he was, he was overseas, I forget where he says, and a movie there was like $15, $18. But he said it was divided. One side was Korean, the other side was yada yada. But cool. And I got to speak with Dan today. He was back. Dreams. Not made those. But no, Dan, he started I think last Saturday or so. Well, restarted last Saturday or so. Cool dude. He was telling me about the Star Wars Old Republic, I think. I got to remember to get on that site and join him and do some ass kicking. So in case I lose all my lighting, I'm going to give you all the send-off. Please make a donation to the Heroes at Home and Cancer Sucks, two great charities that do a grandiose job for our men and women in the military and those suffering from cancer. And to all our men and women out there, thank you. Keep up the great job and stay safe. You're always in our hearts. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Down if it's on tap. And please, check out the Vaughn shows. Please check out The Blind Dyslexic at the Movies. Or even, because all the information you need is down below. And on the TBV website is always the today in history, and there's the Cliffhanger saga and news. I remember to go back more news, but nonetheless, enjoy your week, enjoy your fun. Yes, I'm walking and talking until I get to some light, because I'm not going to, I want to make certain I'm in some amount of light, so I can give the general have a goodie. Blind Dyslexic. Ciao for now.